Hey guys, welcome back to Homestead and Happy Hour. I'm David.
I'm Sarah.
And so, we're gonna try to do a blind taste test tonight. So, I don't think Sarah has ever had this. It's the Bowman Brothers. It's actually made in Virginia. Rumor has it they actually get their spirits from Buffalo Trace. So, they're very similar in taste. This one retails for, I think, 35, 40 bucks usually, closer to 40. And then obviously Buffalo Trace, pretty sure you can get that for under 30, like if you get it at retail, which it's becoming more and more available now. So hopefully we'll be able to see, does Bowman Brothers do a better job than Buffalo Trace with their own spirits?
Okay.
So you ready?
Ready as I'm gonna be.
She's super excited, guys. She gets to drink whiskey straight. She loves it. So what we did is I have numbers on the bottom. You cannot see them unless you're actually looking for them. So I didn't do them with black marker or anything like that. So we can do a blind taste test and be able to see, truly what's going to be the best, or what do we like best on our palates. So this is number 1. So these are number 2s.
Okay.
So number 1. You can go ahead and pour number 2. I'll pour number 1.
Okay. How much are you pouring?
Enough to get a good taste.
Good Lord, yeah.
We'll have to start I've seen other people, they do like an infinity barrel. So when you do your tastings, after you're done, you just pour it into...
Just blends it all together?
Yeah. So...
Sounds gross, but okay.
we would keep out the gross bourbons. We don't like something. Which, off camera, we tried something new and wasn't a big fan of it. So, we'll bring that to you guys at some point. But, alright. Like I said before, as I mentioned, we're big fans of Buffalo Trace, and we'll see how Bowman Brothers does. Maybe we'll like it better than Buffalo Trace. Who knows?
We're about to find out.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have Sarah mix my glasses up. I'm going to turn my head so I won't be able to see or anything. And then she'll turn her head, and I'm going to mix her glasses up so that way we truly don't know what's what. And so ready?
Okay, sure.
Alright.
Let's do it. Alright.
Okay.
You're mixed.
Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. So, first drink.
Okay.
Getting a little bit of vanilla and oak on this one.
I don't usually, I guess maybe I'm getting better at it. I don't know. But, I usually I don't know about all these different flavor profiles that they say or document. But in this instance, I definitely usually don't smell or taste citrusy. But by God, I think I smell citrusy on this one.
Uh-oh, she may have an orange or something.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's interesting. It actually smells nice. You don't usually hear me say that.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Woo!
Did you take a big sip? What was that about?
I don't know
You didn't
what-
like that?
Man, that like went straight back to my.
That was that Kentucky hug?
That was a Kentucky hug.
That's a big old Kentucky hug for you.
It's been quite some time since I've had a drink like that.
You did it too fast.
I think I did too much or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
This one actually was.
Can we go back and cut that out? Like,
This one was actually pleasant.
that was not pleasant, but I'm gonna try one more and just see. Like, and I've had some like single barrel, like 130 something proof
Uh-huh.
that hasn't done that. So I think I just maybe.
Yeah, you don't usually. Bourbon doesn't usually elicit that kind of response from you, so.
Definitely got some rye spice on that one. Let me do one more.
This one was like light and crisp and I don't know, happy.
Okay.
I know it's not a flavor, but that's the feeling I get with that one.
I mean, this one smelled good on the nose,
Uh-huh.
but for some reason, I don't know. It just seems more, definitely got a lot of rye in it.
Mm.
It may be like a really strong like oak flavoring, but I don't know. Maybe I
Are
could
you
be
moving
wrong.
on to number 2?
Yeah, and you can go back and forth as you need to. You don't have to wait on me or anything.
Okay, so this one isn't it's not as pleasant smelling. Not that it stinks. It smells like bourbon. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I'm smelling. This one smells
This one's
more oaky.
yeah. This one's
Maybe a little spice to it.
definitely more like I got more pepper tasting on this one, I think. And I'm not great at this either, but as you said, we're getting better.
I bet ours are reversed. Like I bet this one was your first one. I bet that one is this one.
Possibly.
What are you smelling and tasting in that one?
This one on the finish seems like less rye,
Okay.
like less peppercorn, less rye, more vanilla, caramel, maybe like some type of fruit. I have no idea what fruit. It's not citrusy for me. It's more like maybe a cherry or something.
So this one, I didn't get a Kentucky hug with either one, but maybe it's just I was.
I think I just took that one down. Like maybe it went down the wrong pipe or something.
Yeah,
It was
maybe.
really weird.
That one burned hugged a little bit more. So maybe if you just did too much. I'm doing like real small here.
See, this one tastes a lot better this time.
So this tastes stronger.
Yeah, both of these, by the way, are 90 proof, I'm pretty sure. So that's 45 alcohol volume, which should be 90, 45, 90. Yeah, so same proof on both of them.
Same proof,
So
okay.
it should be.
For whatever reason, this one tasted stronger to me.
See, this one tasted stronger in the beginning for me.
Well, shoot. All right.
But then you go back and it's like they literally taste very
See, this
similar.
one still smells so much better. Ooh, this time it has a sweeter smell to it. Now that when you go back, more peppery, more sweeter. And you know, people say you can like smell or maybe taste vanilla or you know, it's kind of what you think of when you think of sweetness. Like
This one's definitely harsher on the smell.
this one is, yeah. Whatever this is harsher. This one is just so pleasant. Like, you can almost put this in a candle. Like, you know how they do that? Like, a bourbon and a vanilla candle. This
if it's
is...
Buffalo Trace, we've been to the Buffalo Trace distillery many times. They have candles there, so you can buy you a Buffalo Trace
Oh,
candle.
I've never bothered to smell the candles. I'm thinking, like, more Bath and Body Works. This smells like I don't usually gravitate towards those. I usually like fruity stuff, like
Yeah.
um,
I like strawberry or citrus.
yeah, like I like apples. I like apples a lot.
Yeah, this one's very pleasant on the nose.
I'm rather shocked.
This one does have a little
Like I just want to keep smelling it.
citrusy or something. I don't know what
Is
kind of
that the
smell it
more
is.
pleasant one?
The less pleasant, but
Oh no. I don't know. It's more spiciness to me.
But yeah.
Maybe even tobacco-y. You know, when I talk about tobacco, I'm not a big tobacco person. And maybe that's what it is. Like, I need more exposure to tobacco.
Mm-mm.
Give me a cigarette.
We do not smoke.
We don't smoke. Maybe a cigar.
Yeah.
Maybe. We're not smokers. So that's why I can't pinpoint it like some people probably can. Okay. This is my clear winner. I don't know what this is, but I actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy a lot of bourbons just warm and just straight. Like I'll usually chase it or put it on some ice. And this one is actually pleasant. I like this one.
Yeah. I'm afraid to
Might have a new favorite.
to say which is which, because
Are you gonna be heartbroken if it's not what you think it is?
This one's just more harsh.
Yeah, whatever this is.
And harsh is probably, I'm assuming that's the rye. So it's just got maybe a little bit more rye. I don't think it has the percentages of what their whiskey is.
Wait. But if the rumor is that this is just like this Buffalo Trace only like distilled maybe a time or two more, wouldn't it be the same percentage?
Should be.
In like the
Should be.
malt or whatever you call it, the same?
Well, the corn and the
mash bill.
yeah,
the mash bill. There you go.
So it's mash bill 1 is what Buffalo Trace is.
Okay.
So that's like Buffalo Trace, Stag, Pappy Van Winkle, Benchmark I believe uses.
It's all the same mash bill.
Yeah.
And when we went on the tour, it's more about like in the Rick House, like where it's at, like elevation wise, closeness to the water, so it gets more humidity, the temperature fluctuations, like all the, like even if it's the same mash bill, like just placement of it makes all the difference. And well, of course, and how long it sits too, right?
I'm just curious how they get more of the rye. I bet that's what it is. I bet maybe their warehouse, the Rick House has to be different. Because this is in Virginia. So, I don't know, is it like Virginia Beach or?
Well, when I was looking them up, I was trying to fact check this because this is all just rumor, right? And they say when you go on these tours, like they'll never tell you the truth, right? And if they are, they're lying to you.
Yeah.
So they have a couple of different locations in Virginia, actually. So
if the climate is warmer wherever they're at, and their rick house is on average warmer, then it may take more of the oak flavoring and get more of maybe that peppercorn taste or whatever. Possibly. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a master distiller or anything like that. I'm just guessing.
We're just spitting nonsense. Making this stuff up as we go.
Hey, I have to check a box saying that this is 21 and over, so you can say the S word.
I don't think it all came out. I think we're good.
Okay. I promise we haven't had much to drink tonight. This is actually... Yeah, this is more pleasant. It definitely has more caramel, vanilla. I can definitely smell those.
Yeah.
A little bit of oak. I mean, you can get a little bit of the spice, but it's not near as much as that was.
Right.
All right. So this is my least favorite. This is gonna be my favorite.
Yeah. As long as I didn't mix my cups up. Hold on, let's do this again. Oh yeah, that was was the one I didn't like. This is a clear winner. It might be my new favorite. We have more tastings to do. We have a bunch of stuff I haven't even tried. We're newer to this, you all. Like, I think in one of our earlier videos, I said something about being connoisseurs. Connoisseurs, we are not. We've been on the bourbon trail and done tastings and tours and things like that, but
yeah,
we're not professionals by any means. So you're on this journey with us as we become bourbon connoisseurs and professionals.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely, we.
Yes, this is clearly the winner. I'm excited to know what this is. Can we
I'm gonna be scared.
now?
I'm gonna be scared if this is Bowman Brothers.
Oh, let's find out.
All right.
Are you ready? Is that a number 1?
Yours is a 1, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a 1.
Mine's Bowman Brothers.
Is it? So what is this?
That's 2.
Ah!
I didn't label it. I only labeled the Buffalo Trace 1, so obviously that's 2.
Well, that's so funny because when you were mentioning flavor profiles, it sounded more similar to what I was saying.
Yeah.
So it was this one all along.
That's yours and mine's this.
No, I don't like that. Well, whatever they do to it, I'm not a fan of. Sorry.
See, this was smoother for me, though.
No, was not for me. That's so funny. How can it be so like... Like the last time we did a taste testing, we were like so similar. How can we be so different in this aspect?
Hey, it's I don't know. I mean, I want to say we have done this taste a couple times, and I want to say the last time I chose this. So I think it's just really how you're
what your taste buds are doing that day. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
what did you have to eat and drink that day? I mean, I don't know.
And maybe it's just because the first drink I got, it went down the wrong, maybe windpipe or something for me.
Maybe, and just
threw
me off. You were done after that.
I don't know.
You just did too fast.
So, but I don't. Maybe next time we'll have to do this one again at some point. It'll be a while before we do it, but what are you thinking next?
I don't know.
So you like the Woodford Double Oak?
I would like to try. I haven't tried it yet, but I've seen it in the store and I've been tempted to buy it, but I thought about going to the distillery. It's local and we haven't been there yet. The Angel's Envy. So they have a triple oak.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it will be the same because it's like different oaks.
So
like
I tried it whenever I got the bottle for you. And I don't think I liked it as good as the Woodford.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's like American oak or whatever, whereas Angel Envy uses like different.
Well, I don't know if they use staves or not. So like the wood staves that they put down in it, not just the barrel, but they actually put staves down in the barrel too to give it more oak flavoring. A lot of companies do that. Like, so I'm thinking for our next one, we'll do Woodford Double Oak. Mm-hmm. We'll do the Old Forester, the one that I forget which one it is, 1910 or 1920. It's basically their double oak version. Okay. And then we have the Bondstone Double Oak downstairs, along with the Quad Oak.
Quadruple. Yeah.
So
yeah,
more of the oakiness flavor, and plus you get to try your favorite. So you guys drop a little comment on what is your favorite bourbon, and maybe we'll do that next. We do have some Wellers, so at some point I think we'll probably have the full suite of Weller to where we can see, you know, do we like
getting out the fancy stuff?
Yeah. I still have a couple more that I need to find. I've got.
Or what about those 2 E.H. Taylors and the Eagle Rares and
well, I only have one Eagle Rare.
Bring the people in on the real good stuff. Let's break out the Pappy and the.
Well, first we gotta figure out more of the smells and the flavors, and that way we can appreciate the better quality stuff. I will say I tried some Stag with Dan, actually. Dan.
That's what we believe his name to be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Dan. It was Dan and the manager at the location. But by the way, if you go to a local place, get to know your people, man. Like it's, I mean, the other night they saw me come in, they came and set stuff out.
What?
Yeah.
I wasn't there for that.
I don't know if it was intentional or if it was like, hey,
just the right timing.
This guy's annoying. He comes in all the time. We'll set him something out, but they put some Antique 107 out. I'd already got the Michter's single barrel, I think it was, which is only available in Kentucky, I found out. So we'll bring that. That might come after our next test.
We should do like some different Michters.
Yeah, so next we'll do the double oak or oak extra, the quad oak or whatever, and then the one after that we'll do Michters. So we'll do the Michter's Rye, the regular Michter's, I think it's straight bourbon, and then I have that single barrel.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna open the...
And the Bonstone, or no, it wasn't Bonstone. What was it? Boomburgers or...
Bomburgers?
Bomburger.
I might save that for the 10-year Michter's. We might save it.
I'm just here for the ride, y'all. This is his show.
No.
Shots.
Those are nicer, so I want to maybe have those against each other, not with kind of like the base level ones.
Okay.
But we'll see.
And then you put the nice ones up against the other nice ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think eventually, once we narrow this down and figure out like what it is our palate's like, then we can, adjust it. And I mean, we can put the Stag against the Pappy, against, the Weller Full Proof or whatever. I don't know what you're gonna like.
I don't either. I've never had any of the fancy stuff.
Yeah, I do have.
I own some fancy stuff. I've never had it.
Yeah, no, I do. We do have some good stuff downstairs that we may have to open up. You haven't tried any of the single barrel stuff?
None of it?
I don't think so.
Oh goodness.
But
okay.
it's like 130, 140 proof, or not 40, but 130 proof.
Ooh wee.
Yeah.
I found I tend to like the lower the proof.
But that was the first time I've ever smelled a note. Was that one? I could actually smell the cherry on the Oak Forester.
Really?
Yeah. And I've never been able to like, oh, that's definitely cherry. Like I got a hint of cherry and it was pretty awesome. I was excited. So,
as a newbie would be.
Noobs. Yeah.
The noobs.
All right.
Talk about smoothness and all.
Well, thank you guys for anybody that has watched more than one of our videos. Hopefully the lighting is a little bit better. So let us know if it improved any. Apologies, my daughter actually let us know that we sound like chipmunks on the last video for about 3 or 4 minutes. I don't know what happened there. But we'll just leave that in as a blooper reel, and hopefully that never happens, but appreciate your patience along the way.
It sounded to me like we'd been like sucking on some helium.
Yeah, so we do helium before the bourbon, and then we give you guys the show.
In there.
No whippets.
No.
But yeah, so appreciate y'all coming back. If you could, like I said, let us know if the lighting is good. And in the comments if you like what's your favorite bourbon. So and maybe
what should we try next? What cocktails do you want to see? Let's get wild up in here. What do you want to see?
Oh, cocktails. Cocktails, you can't taste any of the appreciation for the...
That is true. Yeah. That's very true.
So I will tell you this, like she got excited because she got a couple of bourbons earlier at the store. So you got Early Times,
Bottle and Bond,
Chicken Cock.
Yes.
So Chicken Cock was actually pretty tasty. I would say it's pretty kind of on par with something like this.
Yeah.
Early Times tasted a little like dirty barrel. It was really funky tasting. Something was off on it.
I'm thinking it's peppery.
It just tastes dirty.
It did.
Like the barrel was sitting out like with some dirty gym socks or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and it was the cheaper of the two.
Yeah.
I'd be curious, what's the best cheap whiskey? You know, that was my thing. Like, give me a shot of your cheapest whiskey, but I would usually chase it with some Coke. But
You don't
the
get
Coca-Cola.
too much cheaper than the benchmark, and it's pretty good.
Really? Well, then we gotta try that. But that early times bottled and bond, it was strong, but
Yeah. The benchmark's like 120 or 15, I think.
oh gosh.
And it's only like 23 or 24 bucks or something.
Wow.
Maybe 20 bucks. It's not much.
Oh man, you're looking to get just tore up from the floor up.
Yeah.
Man,
Well, this is Sarah.
balling on a budget.
That's a good time.
That is a good time right there, yeah. All right.
Well, fantastic. Well, again, appreciate you guys. Hopefully you came back to see us. Would really appreciate if you hit the thumbs up. Hopefully we'll get better as we go along. Maybe do some cool editing and stuff. I don't make any promises anytime soon. If we can just get rid of the Chipmunk's voice, that will be a positive direction. So
Yeah.
appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
Have a good night, and we'll see you soon.
See ya.